Center of CSSA, our organization is dedicated to have more Chinese students, especially the graduate students, to get used to the new lab in the WPI. Actually, when first year, most of the first year graduate students came here, they are not very familiar with here, and also maybe including the academic background, how to learn, how to live, how to make new friends in here. So we just want to give them more opportunities to know each other. Just like in the first meeting, most of the CSSA Chinese students can just recognize with each other, and it's really a good chance for them to make some friends with common interests or maybe common hobby, and they can also enter different direction. Maybe depending on their interests, just maybe also their favorable skills. And we also hold some party, just like barbecue party after the first meeting. And I think just most of the first year graduate can also get more maybe experience or maybe concepts about the WPI from the older generation. I think most of the first year students will feel kind of homesick, and maybe especially for their traditional food in their hometown, and they cannot eat that. They cannot also just see the parents or maybe the friends in their original areas for a really long period of time. So we just want to give them more opportunities to communicate with other students, and I think these behaviors or maybe this participation can just helpfully to make them feel less homesick.
Motivation beyond
the biggest agenda that we have for SASA is that how do we spread our culture, because South Asian countries are with different cultures, different people. Even let's say for India, there are different states and different cultures. So there are a lot of beautiful things that we want to show, showcase our culture basically. So that's the motive of SASA.
So do you conduct any type of special events for international students, like to overcome the cultural barriers or such type of differences?
Cultural shock, eventually it happens after a few months, but still, we are trying to organize events. So we have events every semester, and there are small events and there are parties and there are events like Holi, which we just organized. So these events, we invite not just South Asians but also people from outside South Asia, let's say America or South America, or like even Europe and everywhere, to make sure that people from our countries should be more comfortable interacting with them. Mm-hmm. So I think that is one of the most important things, that during events we'll have some kind of communication, how is their viewpoint about our culture, and then try to talk and break the cultural shock.
Do you try to help the students overcoming homesickness?
I mean, it's a different perspective of seeing that. So we are here to study, right? So we are here to pursue masters or undergrad or whatever. So the times when we miss our families during those festivals, because there are a lot of festivals in South Asia, like everywhere you have different festivals. So that is the time that we try to gather people and celebrate. So to make sure that they don't miss their house during those festival times.
Do SASA conduct any other type of activities also?
Oh yeah, so we have freshers party, exactly. So we every time when a new batch comes in, that is in the fall and in the spring, so we organize a big event to introduce the people who are already in the college, and also people who are just moving in. And also we also have a lot of video sessions during this time. So the summer is the time that we have video calls with the current admits, try to help them out with information that they need to know before they come here. What are things to buy and where to go after coming here, how to find a house, what are things to see in finding a house and everything. So so these are things that we are trying to do, and also make websites to give information.
Okay.
So pretty much all the information that they need will be provided through events.